The NFL on EA Sports is in the Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Seattle Seahawks. Here we go from Heinz Field as Chris Boswell tees it up and boots it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson, and he'll get this one up to the 26. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Now Wilson. And that's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, T.J. Watt, there on the coverage.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and he passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? On 3rd down, Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, nifty possession, not what they were seeking.
Okay, look at this. The punting nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
That's my favorite color. Your favorite too?
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Looks for Lockett once more. This time he's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Throwing again on second down. Wilson. It's caught. Lockett. It'll be a pickup of 13 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down. And they've got another 1st and 10 as the penalty keeps this drive moving. Down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
From the 22, Wilson, and that's off the mark, incomplete.
One of the best routes, one of the favorite routes of any play caller. Nice little angle route. That's supposed to be a catch, and usually it is in running back drop.
Yeah, I mean, he's a running back, but he's got hands. He should have caught it. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, Wilson. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
We're scoreless after 1.
Quarter with no score.
Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They run it with Carson, and that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
He was brought down.
Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll toss it out to Carson, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. They lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down.
Jason Myers for the Seahawk field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
And Myers able to knock it through, and the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. First carry for James Conner. And this first play will get him back to the 25, and that's going to be it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
On the play brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 2nd down, Roethlisberger. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 38-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Roethlisberger. Ebron caught left side. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Pittsburgh Steelers. 1st and
2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
That'll be taken in there by James Washington. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
another Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
And 10.
Second and 10. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Roethlisberger throwing complete to McDonald. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a 1st down if not for that penalty moments ago. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Ben to throw again. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down.
What we've seen so far in this game, They are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. And man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
I remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that. You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
After the interception, here's Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out, fumble. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. But that's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down the defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Intended for Eric Ebron. Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Got an open man, it's Washington. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 yards there and a 1st down. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this from 46. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway.
So when you want to sell me your TV?
What is the TV here?
You got the remote?
Yeah, that's the remote
Right here?
Yeah, that'll work out.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with the way this offense is playing thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done nothing
And you got
offensively.
to tell Dan how to turn it on. Do I have to put an antenna on it, right?
This drive or a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Gets it to Smith-Schuster on the jet sweep. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Receiver.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. He'll dump this one off to Connor. 5 yards on the pickup, and just like that, it's third down.
Heavy
That might
hitters.
feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass.
You okay? You're not cold right now. Are you cold?
Fourth down. Here's Roethlisberger. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Again, it's Roethlisberger. Complete to Washington. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
2nd and 11.
Damn.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Quadre Diggs. And this one will be brought back to the 22. There was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out
I
to
don't know
start
what
this
that
third
is.
quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The guy before me said you were on the way over.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see. That was for the no electricity or something like that.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
What place is that?
Just a yard on the pickup there to bring up a 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from the lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Oh,
Your power is out.
yeah, 6049.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. On first down, Carson. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. There to stop him, Terrell Edmonds. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And this is the 7th weekend that thing is broken. It seems to work. They fix it on Monday or Tuesday, and it seems to work until Friday.
2nd and 9.
And then it's broken again. So anyway, Jennifer told me to take the phones out of that lane. So
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
All right, talk to you. Thanks. Bye.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
3 yards remain for 2nd down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. The 20. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown.
Coaches always tell their players someone's got to make a big play, but what they mean is a game-altering play, a game-changing play, a turnover forced, and we just got that. I mean, how about that play, Brandon?
Yeah, a pick 6, fourth quarter, that is a game changer.
Someone read their keys, and someone had the courage to go after the ball right then and there.
And it gives them the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth-quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
A 6-yard gain.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Wilson throwing quickly out to Lockett.
Wilson's pass.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
You can't mess with me. This is you gonna take it from your phone.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Ask Richard where that TV
The
at.
Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson.
Oh my God!
The Seahawks go for it but can't convert.
Yeah!
And the Steelers will take over an excellent field position.
Wow!
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Ben going to give this one to Connor. He's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Again, a run with Connor. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
That's the girl in the kitchen at the time.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Yes.
He's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
Well, it'd be really easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will make it into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
5-yard line.
Who's that on the airplane the other day? They just playing, right?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
We'll see if they can recoup and recover. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
She in for it now or something like that.
From the gun, it's Wilson.
Well,
It's caught. Lockett.
it was going to be
And
pretty
they
hard.
get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. It'll bring up third down. Trying to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
He's going to let it. This is caught inside
Why would he
the 15.
turn? What is the game? Is terrible.
Down near the 10-yard line.
I could catch the
It's
ball
a
and
big
just
play
turn.
for Seattle. 44 yards.
That is amazing.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
I didn't put that TV up.
On first down, Wilson. And he just throws this one.
You say.
Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second
That's
down.
crazy.
Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
14.
So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce it away. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 90% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. 4 yards remain for second down. Roethlisberger will hand to Connor. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steelers. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers.